Change too allows a new lens on a school. I was lucky in this sense that I came to the school, I had a new pair of eyes on the school. My exec had a 6-month worth of vision of what they believed this school was. New principles in an environment enable things to be done a little bit differently, to think a little bit outside the box, to be creative in terms of what you can provide for your staff and for your students. I would encourage anybody to have that lens come in and view what an outsider sees within your school. Also too, you need to make sure that you are open for change. If you're not open for change, it's the process I don't feel would be successful.
It's the process of change that's put on you and told that you're going to change and this is how it's done is the one that has the most resistance.
Change takes time, that there's no easy solution. You need to really work at a solution to the issue, and sometimes the initial issue or problem is not the underlying issue, so you really need to get to the bottom of what is wrong before you can move on to find a solution.
So the change to process allows teachers and school leaders to draw out the why for change. Along the process we find the how, about how to instill change at the school.
We collaboratively came up with a solution throughout each meeting. So once we had shared our opinions or our beliefs, we would then collectively decide upon the best way forward within the process.
Like in my classroom, I really value student voice. I feel like that the teacher voice is really valued through this process, that it's something that is put on parallel with everybody. So even though we had the assistant principal in our change team, it never felt like the assistant principal was leading it. That it was a whole communal voice of what change would look like, and when we had gone back to the stakeholders, that they felt like that parallel voice was valued as well and it wasn't thrust upon them.
So we had a lot of activities that we worked through together, and basically through the facilitator. They began with a question, and through that questioning we were really looking at why. And I don't think you can create change without knowing why. And the most powerful experience activity that we did was the 5 whys. And we had to come up with, we came up with the reasons why teachers don't take on professional learning themselves. And we came up with some reasons why. By the end of the 5 whys, it was pretty clear what the issue was. And through that, it wasn't necessarily the answer we thought. We were looking at why teachers don't take on professional learning on their own, where in fact we found out that they often do, but what is hindering it from happening.
I'm really looking forward to the professional learning team implementing this personalised professional development plan system. I think everyone's really excited about discovering what they would really like to change, figuring out how they're going to do it, and obviously experiencing the change as it comes into their classroom.
We have found the support of the system has enabled us to be able to be successful in that, especially in our small school situation. Without that support, it might have been a little bit difficult, but that facilitator enabled us to be able to keep on task, keep focused, timeline, and also strategise where we needed to go. So I would encourage anybody to sort of have that lens put on their school, have that person critique them through questioning to be able to push them to what do they really want for their school and how they want their school to be successful, and create some sort of solution around what that can be.